this is the train. It doesn't even move. I look after me first, which is pretty foreign to me, I gotta say. 2 football fields or 3 football fields. There's so much to see. Hello from Guangzhou South Station here in Guangzhou in China. Today I'm doing something very special. We're about to catch a high-speed train, but in the premium or VIP seats. So that's one step below business class, which was stupidly expensive, and a couple of steps above the only thing I've done here previously, which is second class. So that should be very interesting. We should have some lie-flat seats if we're lucky. We did the right thing this time and I booked everything through WeChat like everyone told me to. However, it seems like WeChat just randomly assigned us some premium seats, but we don't know what they are, where they are, what cabin they're in, what they look like. So we'll find that out today. Should be interesting enough anyway. It's so rainy here today in Guangzhou, it's crazy. And everyone's kind of just scrambling around if you can't see. But we'll still make it happen, right? So we have to get our tickets. We bought them on WeChat, but we go and get our tickets. We give them our number and our passport and they give us the physical tickets, then we can go catch the train. Everything here is kind of like an airport. It should be a cool experience. What is that?
I was thinking, I don't know.
It sounds like a jet's taking off.
Is it rain?
No, it's not. Maybe it's the aircon turning on because it was pretty hot in here just then, and now it's a bit cooler.
No.
Anyway, it sounds like it's a jet taking off. There are so many amenities in here to show you, so we'll get stuck into that, but have a look at this station. Just impressive, right? Anyway, let's see how it goes. So just like an airport, there's a security check that we're about to go through. I won't film too close to it, just because, you know, we're here and who knows what that involves, but it's exactly like an airport process, just better at the moment. So essentially the way the process works is that each seat is assigned, each train is assigned a gate. You have like a little board at your gate that tells you when your train is coming, when it's departing, and then an indication in Chinese to tell you if you have to board or not. So right now the train that's leaving now has just turned from green to red, so from checking tickets to you've missed it, and there are people here like running trying to get the train. And unfortunate for them, if I can zoom in for you, they are not being allowed on because they're late. So that won't be us because we're here pretty early. We're about an hour from now until our train goes. I'm going to head upstairs and get some food when Josie gets back. She's on the lookout for some fruit. And then when I get back, when she gets back, I'll go and get some food. So you can take food on the train. Just like an airport, anything that you purchase from within sort of after security, you're good to go. This guy here, interestingly enough, oh, not him, but basically, yeah, you can order food once you're on the train. I've heard there are all sorts of things like you can order like McDonald's from the train and it gets like dropped at a random station, all those sorts of things. We will do that tonight because we have a 7-hour journey. But to start things off, I'm going to grab some food when Josie gets back so that I've got something, because I haven't eaten it all today, so I'll do that. But yeah, that's kind of an insight into how it works, is that you have your check-in gate. For us, it's gate 25, and our train here is the G2936 G train. So when that one is ready to go, we'll be departing. Now it's going to wait for Josie to come back. I don't know where she's gone. She's looking for fruit. I don't think she'll find it. I'm going to have to move now because these people are going to want to line up for this train, so I'll move. It's just all of a sudden filled up for the next train. I will say, just while I'm getting my stuff organized for Josie to come back, I will say I just left like my passport sitting out and things sitting around, which is not the best thing to do when you travel, but in any country I've been to so far, I feel the safest doing that in China. There's just no one's touching each other's stuff. You feel safe to leave your stuff around. I can't imagine doing this in half the other places I've been, but China's somewhere where I definitely feel very safe all the time, I think. And that's the station itself. It is massive. Like, this is the size of like 2 football fields or 3 football fields. There is so much to see. But I'm going to get myself probably a chicken sandwich, chicken burger, if you know what I'm talking about, from KFC, simply because, like, I don't know what some of the other options are, and I haven't got a lot of time to decide. So, looking for a store like this, though, to get some snacky options. All right, they're on the list at the moment. And if you want whatever that is, they got it. There's all sorts of stuff here. You've got like Starbucks here as well. This guy wants to be in the video so much, he can be in it. Starbucks, McDonald's, KFC, pretty much anything you can think of you have here, which is pretty cool. It's a very well equipped sort of place to come and do what you need to do, which is awesome. Even a pharmacy, wow. I need some aspirin actually. Okay, perfect. Headache? Yeah. Perfect. Do I just pay here? Okay, thank you so much. That's right? Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Very friendly. Very helpful and friendly. And now Josie will be happy with me because I bought some aspirin for her, which is all she wanted. We're not going to check out much more of the stuff because frankly we need to go. But if you like Starbucks, there is one of them every 200 meters in this country, so you'll be fine. Let's head into this little shop and get a snack just for the road. What snack items do we have in this joint? Tomato flavored chips, no thank you. Chinese Oreos. Josie says no, but she'll want them. Fellas, let me know if your girlfriend does this. When she says, I don't want to eat that, and then if you buy it, she'll eat it. Because mine does. Okay, let's go 2 Snickers, 1 each. We're on the train for 7 hours. And a Coke. 0, I hope. Alright, I'll buy this now. I didn't record that interaction, but she just practiced her English on me, that lady. And it was very cute. I guess that's what I sound like. Sometimes I worry when I'm using their language that I'm going to say something that's not like the right thing to say. And then other people practice English on me and I think it's cool. So maybe I should chill out a little bit. Alright. Let's get a chicken burger. Okay, so I've made my order here with KFC, which is good. I just got a chicken burger for the road. Only because I'm a little worried about the situation on the train. Last time we were there, everything cost a lot of money. And I guess I'm gonna have to go through that again. There's a massive upcharge on the train for pretty much everything. So let me just put my aspirin away and my Snickers away so I can do this. She just said henhao, which means good. I picked that one up. So yeah, you can just, it's pretty easy to pay for things here. I just ordered on the takeaway terminal and scanned my WeChat and I paid for it, so we're good to go. Now I need to get my receipt out. Alright, food procured. Let's head back down to Josie, who will be thoroughly disappointed with my food choice. And that, fellas, is why you do something nice and buy an aspirin that she wants so badly, so that when you rock up with a KFC burger, she's only half as disappointed in you. Math. You happy with the aspirin?
Yeah.
What about the KFC burgers?
No.
Yeah, so like, but they balance each other out, right?
No.
What? So you're upset about the aspirin? I was saying to them that if I'm going to do something that's going to upset Josie, like get a KFC burger, I have to do something good to balance it out.
Good would have been getting me a white monster.
Well, I'm going to do that anyway, and that's why I'm packing everything up.
Okay.
And I was just saying it's maths.
Boy math.
Boy math, yeah, boy math.
Okay.
Still got a bit of time, so there is a couple of shops down here that look like they have more sorts of things in them, but I'm not going to take you with me because I've got to act fast, so I'll go and get the monster and come back. So the hunt for white monster was not successful.
Didn't get any.
Didn't get any. Maybe many would say that the white monster was here all along.
Okay.
Me. One thing I've also noticed about the trains in China, or any lining up system in general in China, is that nobody respects lines. Like it's quite, for the politeness of Chinese people everywhere else, when it comes to lining up or giving anyone else space, it just doesn't exist. Like this fella here just like completely just jumped in front of us for no reason. There's a sick person here as well, and then someone decided that they would just like force their way in front of them. Like that's unbelievable to me. In any country like Australia or anywhere like that, if someone's in like a wheelchair or they're sick or they need assistance, they're at the front of the line. Everyone in the line's making sure they're okay, no matter like what background you're from. So yeah, that's probably one thing I'd say. Like everyone's absolutely lovely and welcoming and friendly everywhere you go, but when it comes to any sorts of things like this, it's very much like I look after me first, which is pretty foreign to me, I gotta say. Anyway, let's see how this goes, eh? Heading down to platform now. Look around to your right, Josie. Josie, it's this way. We gotta put them in with us, I believe.
Can we get a whole one for ourselves?
Who knows? It's shared? It's okay.
It's just normal seats.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Sick. Well, that was worth it. Oh no. But there are 3.
Okay, this isn't really what we thought. Okay.
It's okay. Someone's sitting with us.
Someone's sitting, we'll sit with us.
Which is A and which is B and which is C? We'll never know.
Right here.
Yeah, but which one?
Yeah, we'll have a look, see if they're in order.
Window is A.
So we don't get the window?
No.
Okay.
Did the right thing in order through WeChat, still didn't get it. Anyway, I'll let you film. So we are on the train now. I'll just give you a little look at the seat. That's the train. This is it. It's about to take off. I think we'll have that cabin to ourselves for some amount of time, which is great. Let me just film Josie. See if she can see us. Lots of cool amenities. The way these works is the same as any train in the world. You book your ticket for a certain section, and then someone might book another section. That's just the way that goes. So let's do that. Yeah. Everyone's really chill about filming in China, something that I was worried about before I got here, but this is the train. Got a little sink here, sink, and a squat toilet, and a Western bathroom as well, so everything that you need. So what I want to do is check and see if these fall over when we drive off. Crazy. It doesn't even move. We're moving and that's doing nothing. Alright, so I'm going to eat this now. But we're plugged in down here with our chargers, so we're all good to go. I'm catching up on Twitter and we are rolling. So it's a bit quiet on here, so I'll catch up with you later on in the trip, and we'll see how things are going then.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are arriving at Hezhou. Please take all your belongings and mind the gap between the train and the platform.
See that out there, but there's just like limestone, like these weird shaped limestone, like rocks that are massive the whole way through there. I feel like in other countries that would be like a tourist destination in itself, but it's just here in this random town called Hezhou.
Say hello to you and hope you have a nice trip. Our next station is Guixi.
Look at Otherwise, so we're about halfway into this 7-hour trip now, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the fun order the food on the train thing because there's 2 options available to me on this trip, which are as follows. And I know many of you can't read Chinese, but if you can, that says that there says resting, which basically means that the 2 options available to us weren't open at this time. So we can order from the dining cart, like physically, and also we can order to our seat from the dining cart. So I might do that at some point in the video to see how that goes. But yeah, so we're over halfway at this point. Getting pretty tired. I'm not that hungry because I had the burgers that I had earlier, so I'm fine. But Josie's feeling pretty hungry, sitting there watching her show. But when we get to Kunming, although it'll be late, there'll be something for us to order or figure out anyway. So yeah, I think this is a completely different high-speed train experience for me than the one that we did from Shanghai to Beijing. That one seemed like it just had significantly more facilities. They were coming around and bringing Starbucks to people's desks and things, people's tables, to their seats directly, no matter what class you're in. But there's none of that on this one, and not a lot of options in terms of food to be delivered as well. Whereas I remember there was something like 50 or something last time. So.
女士们、先生们，欢迎您乘坐高
So
铁
I
动
managed to
车
order
火
on
车
the app to get food
我代表动
delivered
车
to the
组
seat.
全
There's
体
not a lot of
乘务
food,
人
actual
员
food
向您
selection.
问
So
好。
what I've done is just
祝
order a
您
drink for
旅
Josie
行
and I,
愉
just
快。
for the experience of being able to
列
sit
车
here
运行前
in
方
our
口站
seats
是
and have
观礼。
stuff delivered
Ladies
to us,
and
which is pretty cool.
gentlemen,
From the
welcome
phone,
to
which is
the
crazy. So I've literally just booked
EMU train.
from my phone, and the
On behalf of
stuff's
all
going to be
crew
delivered
members
to here. I don't have to get up, which is perfect for me. It would have been nice to be able to have got a restaurant. You can usually order food from anywhere outside, and then they'll meet you at a specific train station and deliver it to you, which is just insane. But yeah, this is the next best thing. So we're at least going to be able to get something delivered to the seat for like a little bit of the experience anyway. And all I did was just scan this with my phone and popped in what I wanted, and hopefully it's on the way, and I just paid via WeChat and everything, so it was very easy. We'll see. So I remember when I was in the store and I said to you guys, Josie doesn't want a chocolate, but I'm going to buy one anyway because I know she's going to want it at some point. Well, I put them in my pocket and then I forgot I had them in my pocket. And they're a bit warped.
You've been sitting on them for the last 6 hours.
They're still kind of hard.
I'm not.
So, look, fun fact, I was right. She did want the stickers. Not so fun fact, she can't have it because it's fully melted. And it's not very cold in here, so I won't chill out. But I was right.
I want my Snickers now.
So you want your stickers?
Only now that I've seen them.
So we've arrived 7.5 hours later in Kunming. It's much colder here.
Oh, it's cold.
It's cold.
Oh, it's freezing.
The temperature just dropped down quite a bit. So I wasn't aware of this. Probably should have looked it up, but do you reckon it's super cold or do you reckon it's just really hot on the train? Bit of both. Because it feels like 12 degrees, but it's obviously not. Man, I'll take it.
My back feels weird.
Why?
I didn't leave anything, did I? Does it feel as like...
Hold this real quick. Can I put my laptop back in here? Yep.
Okay.
We got everything.
It just feels like a bit...
Go and have a look in the window. Josie always forgets things, so...
It just feels a bit different against my back. Like it feels like there's space there when there's not normally space, but...
Well, look what is there.
Capybara. Okay, let's go. I'm so tired.
Okay, so Kunming, hey? Okay, it's starting to feel a little bit warmer now that I'm acclimatizing to it a bit. But the station, as every station in China is modern and new and clean, and there's just nothing really you can fault it on. But I will say, the train itself, the experience of booking a VIP ticket probably wasn't worth it. I'd probably just go with first class, which is roughly the same price. What we got for it wasn't really worthwhile. And then of course, business class is double the price. So if you think that's worth it for you, you can Google that. It looks pretty cool. Not worth the expense for me anyway. What do you think of the seat?
I would have liked to be out of our little square just in the normal two-seater.
Same. Not worth it. Not worth it.
Footrest and everything.
Yeah. Not worth it. Not bad, but not worth it.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to the other product that was the same price. Worth noting that with VIP, you get assigned whatever they give you. So it's different configuration and different seats on each train. You're kind of running the risk that you get basically a business class seat without the amenities, which we didn't get, so it didn't pay off for us. But anyway, here in Kunming. Wow, that looks beautiful. Okay, and while it wasn't as normal in Guangzhou, it seems here you need your passport for everything. So we're going to get checked out of the train with our passport as well. Normally you do, but you don't have a passport to get off.
Yeah.
Only when you change countries.
Wait, who's this who's?
Oh no, what have I done? Okay. The moment you speak any local language, they're like, fuck.
Yeah, literally.
I'm not going to be able to get triple fare out of this person. Well, interestingly, this is the first time we've noticed this.
Yeah.
None of this in Guangzhou.
No.
Alright, we're going to head over to the side here. He goes, okay. Just to here. And then... You found the cheat code. You found the HRA of China.
It finally worked too.
Yeah.
You just have to say it really fast.
Maybe
and
they
angrily.
speak Chinese with
an angry tone.
Maybe they speak Chinese
I'm filming too.
with an Australian accent here.
I don't know. Anyway,
We did it.
that's not even got my head.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
We did it. We finally got ourselves. Can you look at me, please? Thank you. We finally got ourselves a taxi. I think, on retrospect, everyone was probably just trying to funnel us into a taxi.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to help us.
I suppose, like, when you travel, you're so used to, like, the people that you stress most about are transport drivers, because, like, they kind of have you to a ransom. And if it happens in a country like, let's say...
maybe they won't, but we just don't know.
Well,
I'd like to give the benefit of the doubt.
Last time we caught a taxi in China that wasn't a DD, we got scammed.
It could have. You said it was a night price.
I said it was the night price, but every comment said it was stupid.
Well, it was stupid. I said that at the time. I was like, this is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah. So yeah, there is that. But now that we have DD, it kind of takes that process away.
So,
and I think once you also have a rideshare platform like app, I think it kind of makes you think like worse of the taxi drivers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like, go away, I've already got an option. But
something just flashed.
who knows?
Are we getting food?
Yeah, we'll get something delivered, or we'll see what's close by.
Okay.
That just tripped me out.
Wow, this looks really different.
Yeah. The weather here is cold. I'm surprised. That's what I was getting my phone out for. Okay, to give you an indication, what do you think the weather is?
21.
It's 18.
Oh, okay.
So we're at 18 degrees, if that will work for you, which is 10 degrees colder than Guangzhou, but also nowhere near as cold as I thought it was going to be. Alright, well,
I miss Guangzhou.
So do I. We have 24 hours tomorrow to explore this city, so we may as well enjoy it. Which is just...
It's flashing.
Yeah, it does.
See?
Yeah, which is just mostly going to be shopping. Well, I really...
What is that?
Maybe it's a speed camera, I don't know.
But no one cares.
Everyone's just chilling. Wow, what an interesting place. So finally in the room, staying at the Ramada in Kunming. I did go for a little walk to find some food. This city's pretty gritty, I would say. It's felt unsafe. And then I Googled and found out that it's one of the safest cities in China, so I wasn't too stressed. But it felt a little bit edgy there for a second. A lot of women of the night around and their bosses, which was interesting. I haven't seen that in a Chinese city before. But then again, I've been in bed at 9:30 every night for the last like 6 months, so I haven't been out this late. But anyway, so this room that we booked into, we ended up getting upgraded. So I'll just show it to you briefly. We have the bed over there. For some reason, we have some bean bags here, but there's so much space. So we got upgraded. I have a feeling there's not that many people in this hotel right now, just based on the vibe. We'll find out in the morning. And yeah, it seems to be in a pretty good location. We do have to do some shopping while we're here because the next trip we go on after this one in about 48 hours time is pretty crazy, so we need to do some shopping to get some warmth for that. But anyway, I'll leave you there. That was the high-speed rail. I'm in Kunming now. I might make a video here tomorrow. I think I will, and just have a little bit of a walk around and show you guys what this city's like. But if you enjoyed it, you can subscribe, and if you didn't enjoy it, you can not subscribe. It doesn't bother me, but if you did like it, that's great. I'll see you next time. Bye.